Hello, my name is Tiffany Jett, Public Relations and Marketing Manager for the Salvation Army of Orlando. Thank you for watching The Orlando Moment. The Orlando Moment is a web-based talk show with the goal to alert the community on our latest news. September is Hunger Action Month. On today's episode, I will speak with Kelvin Coachman, Director of Social Services, to learn more about the Salvation Army of Orlando's food pantry. Stay tuned. Thank you for being here, Kelvin.
Thank you for having me.
So today we're going to talk about the food pantry, and the Salvation Army of Orlando has a food pantry assistance program. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
All right, so what are the eligibility requirements for someone to receive assistance?
So our eligibility requirements are they have to be an Orange County resident and under the 30% area median income.
Mm-hmm. Now, do they have to show any proof of documentation that they're below a certain income level?
Yes, we usually ask them to bring check stubs with them as well as proof of an Orange County address.
Mm-hmm. Now, what are the hours of operation of the food pantry?
It's Monday through Friday from 9 to 4.
And do they need an appointment to actually receive the food, or can they just come to your office and say, I would like some items from the food pantry?
They can just come to our office and say they would like some items for the food pantry.
Now, what types of people do you see frequent the food pantry? Are they working individuals? Are they homeless?
We see a mix of both, but primarily for our food pantry, we see families, people that are coming in to, help ends meet through the month.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you see these people often? Are they normally return customers?
Some are.
Mm-hmm.
Some come twice a year
Mm-hmm.
as they're required to come,
Mm-hmm.
and some we only see them once.
Do you see the same people return for assistance?
Yes, we do see some of the same people returning for assistance.
Now, for those return customers, what types of resources do you provide so that they can combat hunger in their families?
So we have a list of the area food banks that we give to them, as well as we show them where they can apply for SNAP benefits.
Okay, thank you. What type of food items are available at the food pantry?
That's a good question. Because we're not an all-encompassing food pantry, so we don't offer poultry or fresh vegetables, but we do offer is things like peanut butter and jelly, a fresh canned vegetable, beans, and cereal, and some other things such as rice and noodles and crackers for our food pantry clients.
Now, most of the items that you offer basically supplement what they would get from the SNAP program.
That's correct, yes.
Now, who donates the items to the food pantry?
So we have several partners in the community that donate to us, as well as the Salvation Army partners with the Second Harvest Food Bank for items for the food pantry.
And how often do you receive those donations?
Donations every few months.
Mm-hmm. Now, can anyone donate food items to the Salvation Army Food Pantry?
Yes, they can.
And who would they contact for that?
They would contact Octavio Serrano, who is the Director of Volunteer Services, and his phone number is 407-423-8581, extension 26457.
Now, how long have you been with the Salvation Army as an employee?
A little over 3 years.
And you work in social services. You are the Director of Social Services.
Yes.
So how has working at the Salvation Army really changed your perspective on the struggles of different people in our community?
Well, it changed tremendously because working with people in the community, most times when you think of people who are coming for services, you think of people who aren't motivated or who doesn't want to work or have what we deem as important, or those basic necessities. But it's working people like you and I that just need help feeding their children, especially times like the summer, to feed their children and have something to stretch their meals for the duration of the month.
Now, what has been the most memorable experience for you as the Director of Social Services since you started?
The most memorable moment for me is my first summer here. We were giving out food bags over the summer, and this a family came in and she said that, my kids are really hungry. Is there anything that you can do for us? And so we gave her a food bag. And because where my office is, I can see the front door. And I saw the family opening the stuff right outside our door to begin to eat it. So that was very, eye-opening. Not in a good way. It was very eye-opening that people really do need our services.
You know, unfortunately, we live in the United States, and most people see the United States as a place of opportunity. And the other day, I was leaving the office to go home, and I saw a gentleman dumpster diving. And I've heard of dumpster diving before, but I never saw it with my own two eyes, and it really broke my heart because, you know, I go home to food in the refrigerator. Mm-hmm. And I immediately went into my office and grabbed some snacks that I had under my desk, and I gave it to him. And he said, you know, you got to do what you have to do to feed yourself and your family. And so that was definitely eye-opening for me because a lot of people are struggling day by day. And I'm grateful for people like you that are able to provide those different services to the people in greatest need. So thank you, Kelvin.
You're welcome. Thank you.